What's up guys, this is Andy with Ultimate iDevice Vids, and I'm excited to be bringing you guys this video. 30 iOS 9 features in just 5 minutes. Let's get cracking. So to start off, we have a brand new app switcher. This is one of the most notable changes. As you can see, it's this brand new interface and everything kind of blurs in from left to right like this. And again, it looks completely different from the one found in iOS 8. We have a brand new Siri look. As you can see, these color waves as opposed to just the line that was found in iOS 8. The keys in the keyboard actually adjust, as you can see here, dynamically depending on whether you have shift on or off. They change from lowercase to uppercase. When you have a link copied in Safari, all you have to do is just tap and hold on the URL bar and select paste and go, and there you go, it just works. You never have to go in the URL bar and do it manually anymore. Whenever you get redirected from one app to another app, just like I did right here, as you can see there's this new back button in the upper left corner. You could just tap it and it takes you back to whichever app you were just in. Apple brought over the San Francisco font from the Apple Watch to iOS 9. Once you start using iOS 9, you will definitely notice it. At the top of your settings, you now have a search option. So we could go ahead and search for anything. I'm going to search for a software update, which is in the general section. But as you can see, I could just go straight there, just like that. In the still section of the wallpaper settings, there's tons of new awesome wallpapers, including a brand new default wallpaper. Apple did add a brand new news app that allows you to basically customize it to your liking and customize what you want to show up there, whether it be sports, tech news, anything you want. You could go through here, customize it, and this is a new way to get news. Passbook has been renamed to Wallet. It's pretty much the same exact thing. Again, it's just been renamed. Along with the new Siri look, as you can see, Dictation also has a new look as well. The iOS 9 Notes app is packed with new features. As you can see, we can now make bulleted lists, and we can actually check these items off, which is very nice. Also, if you select this little AA button, there's various other format options like title, heading, body. You could just basically do a lot with the Notes app. It's become a much better word processor. You could also draw stuff in the Notes application on some devices as well. If you have a private browser open in Safari and then you open up the app switcher, that card will be grayed out. So if you're trying to switch applications and someone's looking over your shoulder, they won't be able to tell anything that's going on in your private browser. This is a huge win for me. You can now select the share button at the bottom of Safari and scroll over, and you now have a find on page option. I've been waiting for this for years, so I could just type in videos, for example. As you can see, it finds everything on the page that says videos and highlights it in yellow. In the Photos app, when you have a photo open, now you could just slide down and it closes the photo. In the Maps app now, when you select this little button in the upper left corner, you now have shortcuts for your home, your work, and your favorites. So you can customize these. So if you want to go home, you just quickly tap home and it sets that navigation up just like that. Very easy. The way that you request a desktop site when you're on a mobile site has changed. Normally in iOS 8, you just tap on the URL, then you swipe up, and you have this request desktop site option. Now on iOS 9, you can just tap and hold on the refresh button, and you get a request desktop shortcut. You could also do it from the share sheet down here. If you just scroll over, you will have the desktop site option there as well. In your notification settings, you can now group notifications by app with this little toggle here. If you print out web pages from your iOS device, you now get a print preview. So as you can see right here, I get this preview down below, and I can scroll through pages just like that. When you search for a contact in Spotlight Search, you now have the option to call or text that person right from Spotlight Search without ever having to open up the contacts or phone application first. The podcast application has been redesigned. As you can see, we have a new icon, and if you open it up, it's very similar to the iOS 8.4 music application. As you can see, we have the same type of interface when we could slide it down like this. Again, it's basically the iOS 8.4 music app overhaul in iOS 9 for podcasts. In the auto lock settings, there's a new 30-second option. I like this because I think all the other ones are too long. You can now select multiple photos at once in the Photos app. Just hit the select button, then just drag like this. As you can see, as many photos as you want will be selected. You could just drag back and forward like this to select and deselect photos. You could, share them, delete them all at once, add them to another album, do whatever you want with them. When you're playing a video in the Photos app, you can now zoom in and out and pan around, as you can see here, while we're watching the video. This video is playing, and I'm panning around, zooming in and out just like this. Very convenient way to, examine your videos. And speaking of videos, the little scrubber that allows you to go forward and backward in the video has been moved from the top of the screen to the bottom of the screen, as you can see. The camera button and voice memo button inside the Messages app, when you tap and hold on them, as you can see, it's now a pill shape, and over on iOS 8, it's a circular shape. So they've slightly redesigned it. For pop-ups that come up in the middle of the screen and the little menus that come up from the bottom of the screen, this is the bottom of the screen menu. If you tap and hold on any of the options, you could just slide your finger from option to option just like this, and then just release on whichever one you want to perform. And there you go, it's going to perform whichever one, as you can see right there, that you released on. And as I just said, it also works for pop-ups like this. As you can see, I could, swipe my finger across and again, choose whichever one I want to perform. New icons have been added to the Spotlight Search when you first open it, and coming in at number 30 is the ability to just swipe like this and hit delete for alarms and clocks. Whew, that was a lot of fast talking. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.